that's not what we mean by suffering. Suffering is mostly mental anguish and mental pain, and it just means you don't want to do the task at hand. If you were fine doing the task at hand, then you wouldn't be suffering. And then the question is, what's more effective, to suffer along the way or just to interpret it in a way that it's not suffering? You hear from a lot of successful people, they look back and they say, oh, the journey was the fun part, right? That was actually the entertaining part, and I should have enjoyed it more. You can go back into your own life and try to put yourself in the exact position you were in 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And you try to remember, okay, who was I with? What was I doing? What was I feeling? And see if there's any advice you'd give yourself, anything you'd do differently. Just knowing what you know now in terms of your temperament and a little bit of age-related experience, how would you have done things differently? And I think it's a worthwhile exercise to do. But I'll tell you, for me, uh, I would have done everything the same, except I would have done it with less anger, less emotion, less internal suffering, because that was optional. It wasn't necessary. And I would argue that someone who can do the job, uh, at least peacefully, but maybe happily, is going to be more effective than someone who has unnecessary emotional turmoil.
Right. The outcome may have been the same, but
Right.
the entire experience of getting there.
And the journey is not only the reward, the journey is the only thing there is. So whether you're happy or unhappy at the end, it tends not to last. Now, I don't want to be glib and say that, oh, there's no point in making money or being successful. There absolutely is. Money solves all your money problems. So it is good to have money.